Don't forget, Piston fans, we have tickets available for upcoming home games. Stop by the ticket or visit online. Get yours today. Piston fans, we still have a few tickets available, and they can make an excellent gift. Plus, get a kids club membership today for the special Piston fan in your life. Visit the ticket booth or keep website for more details.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Phoenix Suns have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Pistons? The NBA postseason, coming up next.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Rose is out there with the Beast. Then there's Wade. Then there's Christie. And it's Matthews in at the 4 spot. Time now to head over to David Aldridge for some information about MP.
Kevin, thanks. When you look at MP and this team, you can't help but think of the Miami Heat teams of the early 2010s. You'll remember that span where LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh made 4 straight NBA Finals appearances and won a couple of championships. I asked MP about that comparison, and he said, that's a legendary team, but our story is still unfolding. We've got a lot left to prove. Kevin?
Yeah, they're setting their sights high, aren't they? I mean, this is going to be a real challenge. Very good stuff, David. And as always, we thank you. But take a look at the Suns. This team has the ability to break their will, overwhelm opponents up 3-0 now, Greg, and looking to shut the door.
And there's a very good chance they hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy tonight. Unstoppable thus far in this series. All the win is at their backs now. It would literally take a miracle to stop us.
Shots good by the Beast. And a historic track record for MP. He has now appeared in 10 NBA Finals. That's right, 10. Puts him, Greg, in select company.
Yeah, in the modern era, you think of LeBron James, that consistency of winning and pushing your team to the pinnacle of competition, something that has to be respected and acknowledged.
For 3, rebounded by the Pistons. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Back to Westbrook. Here's Long with a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Pass to the Beast. Buries the long-range jumper. The Beast's got 8 points. The Pistons have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Westbrook scanning the floor from deep. Christie with the rebound.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Wade outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Westbrook against Matthews, and that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his first foul. Detroit making a switch. Hayward's checked in.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, number 18.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Russell finds Hayward. Takes the 3. Matthews with the rebound. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
Yeah, efficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Back to Hayward. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Law misses. Suns have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. That evens the score. And that's now 10 points for the Beast.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He scored an incredible number of points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that game. And those are big numbers he put up. Hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Drives to the hoop, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Pass to Wall. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Barnes got 13.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. From past the arc, another 3 for Phoenix.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Hayward looking over the floor. Pass to Law. Going in. Oh, wow, what a quick move inside.
That is incredible.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Buries it from three-point range.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Suns ahead as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. We welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Matthews. He's out there with Hunter. And it's Salon in at the power forward. Outside Joseph. And they pick up 2.
And even though it wasn't a great screen, he found a way to create some space.
Hunter against Hayward. Butler sets a screen for Hayward. Pass to Butler. From beyond the arc. Matthews with the rebound. Suns leading by 4. the right wing. To the inside. Butler with the steal. Russell against Hunter. Here's Holton. No scoring in this one. To the middle. Sankovic. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside. Phoenix has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight. Knocked down 5 of them. Got that one up quick. The Beasts got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Fires for 3, and Holton gets it to go. Now just a 2-point Suns lead.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. And you look at the Beast, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. Here's Rose. Quarter 2, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Law. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Law's got 17 now.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running.
And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially on replay, then real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA replay center, the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, well, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
2 minutes remaining.
Left side, Westbrook. Pass to Holton. Thompson, a screen on Joseph. Clock at 6. Holton, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Jams it with authority.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Back to Westbrook. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to the Beast. No good from outside. The Pistons trailing. Top of the key, Butler. Here's Long. A 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. Inside and stolen by Butler. 51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Law misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage better.
Here's Wade, and Wade slams it in.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Holton. There's the drive. Rebound by the Suns.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Some changes for Phoenix. Christie's checked in for Dunn, and it's Matthews in for Joseph. Pistons trail by 7. Outside Westbrook. Can't cash in from close range.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
The Beast can't hit.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Phoenix with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Phoenix Suns.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, you can turn missing.
Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. They are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? It smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
Guys are making me hungry. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic.
Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Law misses. Phoenix leading by 10. Here's the Beast. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 33 points for the Beast.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Russell. It's deflected. And up the court come the Suns on the break.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Phoenix shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting for Phoenix, number 28.
That's good from the Beast. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Pistons trail by 14. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Westbrook. Fires from deep. Cans it from downtown. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Pass to the Beast. There's the triple. Rebound by the Pistons. Here's Law. Here's Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. pass to Christie. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside Westbrook. Down low. Here's Gill. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And that one falls for Gill.
2 shots.
Gill hits them both. Phoenix calls timeout. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. And you look at the beast, he's absolutely deadly from outside. And it's Rose with the ball for Phoenix. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's the beast. A three-pointer, no good. Pistons trail by 9. Here's Long. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Westbrook with it. Wade picks him up. Long pitch to Russell. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
The Suns have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. First one falls for him.
Matthews, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Matthews.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Thompson outside. From outside the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Christie's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to the beast. Wade with it. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's the beast. And the Suns miss again.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Russell. And it's Wade with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 11. Here's the beast. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
To the paint. Stolen. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
13 foul. Substitution on the floor.
Matthews against Hayward. Pass to Butler. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Matthews has got his 5th rebound in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Hayward outside. Butler sets a screen for Hayward. Driving to the basket. And Hayward with the stuff.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Now, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no, he is changed.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. Butler on the wing. He tries for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Butler's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pistons. Rose passes to the Beast. That will count. And so it's Phoenix in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've set the tone. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for the Suns, Beast out there with Hunter. Then there's Dunn. Then there's Wade. And it's Salon in at the four shot. Pass to Holton. Back to Westbrook. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Dunn. Phoenix leading by 12. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Westbrook.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting in this game 45%. Here's Holton, covered by Hunter. Got a piece of it. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Dunn shot's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And it's time for an injury report.
The guys had a moment to catch up with the Pistons' head athletic trainer. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. To have an injury like this now in the NBA Finals, just flat out unlucky. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster. Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
The Suns call time. Suns leading by 15. Here's the Beast. And got it! Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. On the wing, Thompson. Wade is covering. Gill with a screen on Rose. Shot clock at 6. Back to Thompson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Pistons trail by 20. Here's Law. Gonna go that time. Wade with the defensive effort. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Westbrook kicks to Russell. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Suns leading by 23. Wade outside. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Detroit's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Thompson for the three. Gill. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. In fact, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they're going to win the title in the most emphatic way possible with a clean sweep in the finals.
And guys, once they got them down 3-0, it could taste that championship. There just was no way they were letting them off the hook. They came out with a little something extra and just made sure that we were going to see a trophy presentation here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Beast.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good on the three-point shot. And the Suns call time here. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Attention fans, now on the court, it's your home squad. Everybody get out.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. .40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And he drives in. Detroit with the rebound. Outside Westbrook. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Salon. Here's the Beast. Pass to Hunter. Here's the Beast. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And they've done it. The Phoenix Suns have won the NBA championship. Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
Give it up for your valuable
That's how you take care of business out there, MP.
All right, another season in the books. So now we got to figure out that off-season plan. You know what I mean?
Yep. And I already know what I want to work on.
Let me hear it then. Sounds good. Only thing left for you to do is put in that work.
Let's do it.
Let's get it then.
A new year means new goals.
Yep, fresh start. Anything's possible.
Indeed it is.
You know the drill by now. We show you a list of goals. You pick the one you want to focus on for the first half of the season.
Been looking forward. I want to show that we're the top defense in the league.
I'd love to see us working towards a common goal. Anything else you two?
Feeling you, MP. Shaking, MP.
MP!
What's good, Donna?
MP, it's that time again.
Time for what?
We're taking the pictures for the giant...
Converse, that's cold. Been rocking Chuck Taylor since the 80s. There he is.
moments from now, the setting is Detroit, Michigan, the Motor City. The Hawks taking on the Pistons. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson. Graham, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And talking about MP's team, the focus is on something we don't always talk about, defense. But this team is outstanding on that end.
Well, we know that in this league, great offense beats great defense. But don't tell MP that. He truly believes that this team is built different.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. We've got Barnes, and it's Bradley in at the shooting guard position. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
As usual, MP is looking to put the cup on the opposing team, and before the game he said our mission is to get as many stops as possible. He said, I'm turning the pressure way up. I know my guys will too. We'll see if he can pull it off, guys.
A skilled defensive team looking to do what they do best, Allie. Thanks for that. There's the drive. Thompson with the block. And now the Pistons in transition. Detroit shooting their first free throws of the night. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. 4-point game. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Yeah, the issue in that one was simple. They didn't hit the glass. They got bullied and outworked.
I think you can be a little bit rattled when you lose the physical battle as badly as they did in that game. That can be tough to shake off. So it's a matter of getting over those doubts and finding yourself again.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. The Hawks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Bradley passes to Barnes. Here's Barry. Thompson pulls it in.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get really tight, or recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Barry. Here's Bradley. Drops in the 3.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Garrett passes to the Beast. Here's Law. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Season still getting up to full speed. Here are the latest power rankings. Let's see who's off to the races. You look at the Magic, they're building some momentum right now and aiming. Hawks trail by 6. We've got Butler, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And here's Butler outside. Westbrook with the rebound.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's the Beast. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. And the layup by Butler. Butler's got his first 2 points.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
And he's going for the oop here.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Detroit leading by 6. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Nuggets was a big factor. He finished with 51 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best. His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Spins. Butler on the wing. There's the triple. Knocked away. And they get it back. They get it back. Here's Drew. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. The Beast, good. Well, MP is coming off another historic season after capturing his 13th NBA championship.
And at this point, we pretty much expect MP to win it all each season. But it's important to take a step back and appreciate what he's been able to do. He's dominated this league like no one else before him. It's almost like he's in a video game.
Pass to Westbrook. The 3-ball. The rebound by Atlanta. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Where? No good with the triple.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Ball, the pass to the Beast. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Anthony slams it in.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Pistons lead by 11. Pass to the Beast. Over to the left wing. Hayes for 3. Over to the wing. Buries it from 3.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. To the left side wing. Wilson. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Wilson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Inside, here's the Beast. And the layup is good. And the Pistons lead by 13. And it's now 3 straight league most valuable player awards for MP. Grant, that's only been done twice before.
Yeah, V.A., and that was by Bill Russell and Larry Bird. So you're talking about entering a select company. MP rubbing shoulders with the creme de la creme.
Up the floor. The finish! Flushes it down to finish the break.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. The Pistons, #1.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Barry. From 10 feet away. It's rebounded by Vaughn.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's the Beast. From outside, off the mark. Hawks trail by 15. Bradley passes to Barnes. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this game. Good on the shot. Ferry's got his first points in this one. The Pistons have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. From deep. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Here's Bradley. 23 points his last outing. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wilson. And the jumper from the wing offline. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing them.
Let's look now and see how teams stack up across the league. It's our latest power rankings.
Taking a look at the Hawks, they are hurting. What's that saying? It's always darkest before the dawn? Well, it must be in the middle of the night over there because it's dark. It's real dark right now.
Yeah, time for somebody to light a spark for them.
Spark? They need a flamethrower, Ernie.
My bad. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, B.A., dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, B.A.
On the floor for Atlanta, they've got Anthony, and it's Barry in at the 5. Pass to Barnes. Who poked away. And they're on the break. Thompson passes to Garrett. Out to Thompson from the arc. He buries it from 3. Thompson's got 5 points.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. They set a pick, pulls it. Bradley, that's good. 10 points for him.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Connects from downtown.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Lets it fly. The rebound by Detroit. Vaughn's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to the Beast. The 3. And Detroit another 3. Last season, MP was awarded the Michael Jordan Trophy for the 8th time, Grant. An unprecedented achievement.
For BA, he's now won league MVP 2 more times than the guy who the trophy is named after. What more can you say? That's unbelievable. MP is a name that we will never forget.
Bradley misses.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Atlanta calls timeout. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Here's Bradley. He's got 10. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the middle. To the paint. Here's Law. 9 points in the game. Got it. The Beast has got 12 points here in the second half. And Grant, with MP, you have to appreciate his commitment to excellence.
Absolutely. MP is dedicated to his craft. He works incredibly hard, and that's why he's coming off his 4th All-NBA first-team selection.
Anthony with a bucket.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Thompson outside. Down low. Here's the Beast. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one.
I just love the ball movement.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bradley. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Vaughn. Vaughn's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he drives in. Count it. The Beast has got 31 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Drew.
I got him.
No good on the triple. And here's Detroit. They're on a 19-5 run. The Beast, good. The Beast has got 33.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Barnes passes to Drew. Up top, Barnes. Pass to Anthony. Fires the 3. The Pistons clear it. Vaughn's got rebound number 7 tonight. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Beast. The rebound by the Hawks.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Now Barnes. On the wing, Anthony. Back to Barnes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
Shooting for Atlanta. Barnes at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Both free throws good from Barnes. And so it's the Detroit Pistons firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Butler, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And for Atlanta, they're shooting only 27% for today's game. Anthony with a screen on Westbrook. Throws it up high. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's the Beast. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. It's become old hat. MP named Finals MVP for the 8th time last year, Grant.
I'll tell you what. It never gets old, though. MP told us he's approaching this season like he's never won one. That fire is always there, B.A.
So it's Atlanta now. Outside Butler. Pass to Drew. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Here's the Beast, and there's the drive, and that one hits the back iron. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Anthony misses. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. The Beast, good.
Not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. There's a screen by Anthony. Left side Butler. Hey, puts up a 3. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
And Detroit making a change here. Butler's checked in. And it's Westbrook with the ball for Detroit. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. Sends it home from three-point land.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Anthony with a screen on Westbrook. Barnes drives in. Pass to Wilson. That's tipped. They double him with Butler. Here's Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony. That one's good from the corner. Anthony's gotten 4 this quarter.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
And the three-pointer goes.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Barnes passes to Wilson. Back to Barnes. And it's blocked by Butler. Now here's Westbrook. The D's right on him. Pass to the Beast. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it's in there. The Beast has got 46.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Wilson. Now here's Barnes. Anthony outside. And Atlanta misses again.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pistons.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the Beast.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And the Pistons call time here. They're in front by 39. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Hayes. Here's the Beast. Launches a 3. And it's good. He hits another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Bradley passes to Barnes. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. Barry misses. Detroit with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Beast, good. The Beast has got 53 points.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Outside Barnes. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
That's what I'm talking about. Good game, MP. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
Feeling you, MP.
Been dominating this league for over a decade now.
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
And, guys, how about The surge of offense he's experiencing right now. These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Caffey is out there with Livingston. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Bennett. And it's Day in at the 3 spot. And for the Pistons, we've got Thompson. The Beast out there with Garrett. Then there's Vaughn. And it's Law in at the 3. MP and his team are trying to become a powerhouse on the defensive end of the ball. They're hoping to mount a concerted effort to slow teams down.
So far, so good. I give MP props for delivering so far on that promise. But any team can have an off night. To prove you're the real deal on defense requires a much longer stretch of time to observe.
For some news on MP, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, MP takes a unique approach to his defensive assignments. He said, when you try to score on me, I take it personally. That gives me the extra motivation to shut you down completely. He said some of his teammates have adopted that approach as well. Guys?
There he is again, David. MP leading the charge for his team. Richard, with this season just underway, how long do you think it takes for a player to mesh with his new team?
It really depends on if you have a previous relationship or not. You may go to a team with guys you know, you'll mesh right away. Or it may take a little bit longer if you're a bit unfamiliar.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by Detroit. Pass to Caffey. And it's off from 3-point range. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Inside. Vaughn gets to Garrett. A 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Garrett's got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. And those teams did have great talent, led by Isaiah Thomas. But it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. Second, the Cavaliers. Pistons leading by 3. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Bennett. Aldridge is out there with Rivers. And it's Page in at the point guard position.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end. That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Aldridge, the pass to Bennett. Now here's Rivers. He's covered closely. Sankovic now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Pass to Bennett. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Pistons. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a a cohesive unit.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Rivers. Over Butler. Rivers can't get it to go.
Normally he drains that.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He scored an incredible number of points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
A little breakdown there, letting him get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Pistons making a change here. Hayward's checked in. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Bennett. Here's Hardaway. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now here's Hayward to the inside. Here's the Beast. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Livingston, the pass to Hardaway. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Pass to the Beast. Connects from three-point range. The Beast's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pistons. In the corner, it's Aldridge. Here's Livingston. Here's Bennett. No good, unable to end this run. Here's the Beast. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Caffey, he's checked in for Cleveland. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And we've got rapper Big Sean in the building here tonight, a native of Detroit and a big NBA fan.
Always great to see him cheering on his hometown team. It's clear how much he loves attending games. And in nailing the 3 there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Detroit.
Pass to Hayes to the left side wing. Here's the Beast. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. The Beast's got 12 points now in the quarter. Caffey the best of Phillips. The 19-foot shot, and that one's good. Caffey.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Down low. Shot's good by the Beast. The Beast's got 16.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Aldridge. Here's Livingston. Back to Aldridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 51 seconds left in the first half.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Here's Here's Caffey. He's got 11. It's good from long range. 14 points for him.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Pass to the Beast. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Caffey. He's got 14. From deep three-point land. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Detroit Pistons finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Please, direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fan. Head coach Sean, give me a beat. They're taking him off the shot. Nice try. That's all good. All right, give it up for our contestants.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you got to beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
You look at the Pistons, this is when it starts to get real. You pass the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
Thompson is out there with Vaughn, and it's the Beast. Then it's Garrett, and it's Law in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Day. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And Day drops them both. And so it's Garrett with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. The Beast, and again it's the Pistons from deep.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Caffey, the pass to Livingston. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Shot's good by the Beast.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Caffey, the pass to Hardaway. Here's Livingston. Three-pointer. Vaughn with the rebound. Pistons have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Law dishes to Garrett. Pass to the Beast. The screen from Thompson. That's tipped. And they'll get another chance. From downtown, and another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The 11-footer. And a little that time, but it drops. Detroit's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's the Beast. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Bennett's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Day, the pass to Bennett. Here's Caffey. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Shots good by the Beast.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pass to Day. Lets it go with the 3. Drops in the tray. Day's got 7 points for the quarter.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Thompson outside. Here's the Beast. Nailed from three-point land.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Caffey's shot is off. The Pistons have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And that one, good.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
.129 left in the third. Pass to Day. Takes a 3. That shot off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Garrett kicks the wall. And another 3 for Detroit.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Livingston. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Day. Will it go? Vaughn with the rebound.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's the Beast. Banked in off the glass. The Beast's got 39.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Caffey. Offline with his 3. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Cavaliers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Shot, high post. Detroit with the rebound.
He hasn't even made 1 point yet this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
Here's Law. Drills the three-pointer. Law's got 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Pistons on top, running away with it. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Livingston. Aldridge is out there with Hardaway. And it's Carlson in at the 2-guard spot. The Beast. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Detroit basketball.
Here's the Beast. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. The Beast's got 41.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Carlson. Just 5 to shoot. Phillips' shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The Beast can't hit. The Cavaliers shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
Pass to Butler. And here's Hayward. Fires at the elbow. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Carlson. They get the rebound. Here's Phillips. Aldridge, no one around him. The three-pointer is right on target. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. To the middle. Here's the Beast. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Livingston. Pass to Carlson. Here's Aldridge. Off target with his 3. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future and also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Here's Livingston, covered by Hayes. Detroit with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Westbrook passes to Hayes. Here's the Beast. Jacks up a 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Bennett. .144 left to play here in the 4th. And that one's good. Caffey.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pistons.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Beast.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Butler, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Now returning on the floor for your Pistons,
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Pistons basketball.
Here's the Beast. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. The Beast's got 56 points in the game.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Livingston. Here is Day. Now Bennett. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you. Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago Wolves?